Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse this space, all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts, placing the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. We are going to be reading more today on psychic empaths. For all my psychic empaths out there, a lot of indigos are empaths, so if that resonates, that terminology. We are currently reading now on Chapter 5, the Empath, Intuition, and Response. Intuitives and psychics are very similar and their work happens on a very much the same level. But there is still a fundamental difference on how the information is processed. Psychics are required to translate their insight into real-life meaning. Intuitives tend to receive flashes of insight that does not need to be translated in the same way. Intuitive insight cannot be controlled in the same way that the psychic insight can be. Instead, it comes to someone out of nowhere. One of the best examples of this is a flash many mothers have when they inexplicably know that their children are in danger or hurt. This is usually referred to as a mother's intuition. And I actually had my mom, who was also probably a psychic empath. I was laying out one time and I was a little kid and I heard sirens and she came running out and she said that I think those sirens are for your little brother. And I'm thinking in my head, how the heck do you know that? You know what I mean? And she was right. So a mother's intuition, if you're a mom, you would know. Intuition is something people experience quite frequently in the form of inspiration, creative ideas, or even feeling apprehensive. And we usually even act on them. This has been attributed to amazing work of art to even saving people's lives. Intuition acts on our backup system. It is what kicks in when our psychic senses have not been used. A great way to think of this is like a backup generator. When the main electricity goes out, a generator can be used not just as a long term for smaller areas. It also incredibly is effective and can make your life easier and safe. Intuition does the same thing. It works to keep you safe and focus mostly on you instead of the larger population. Intuition can grow stronger and clearer the more it is followed and honored. Intuitives are generally very grateful for their gifts and vocally or internally give thanks after an intuitive flash. This is also thought to increase their regularity. Intuition is like a muscle, and for it to get stronger and develop well, you need to flex it, massage it, and focus on its weaknesses just as much as its strengths. You might not realize how much you rely on your intuitive instincts, but we all do daily. Here are some common ways we are taking advantage of our natural inclination for intuition. You can feel when someone's watching you. This particular feeling is used in stories, television shows, and movies because it has a universal feeling. We have become so accustomed to it, we forget it is not only our normal senses that is alerting us to it. Even if we don't know it, we still extrasensory related and we have intuition for that. Our intuition is something that we should embrace and be thankful for, and is helpful for us even if you are not trying to learn or develop your psychic abilities. Your intuition will still be there for you, and it's up to you if you choose to act on it now. Just know that you are not alone. And we'll continue reading on that later, but I just want to say that I personally have been working for the last 4 or 5 years on following my intuition. I now have a relationship with my higher self and my team. So it's very easy for me. I just, for like Archangel Michael, I call on anytime that I need his strength, his courage. I need him to be there with me in any type of fearful moments. And he just comes right in. And then as well as if I need any sort of like like if I forgot something, like if I'm trying to think of a movie and I can't think of a movie, I literally just ask my higher self, and then it comes to me within a matter of usually seconds, if not like an hour or so. But I lean on them quite often because I am quite forgetful, and I just need their help a lot. So anytime I'm putting a project together or doing anything, they're always there. I always call them in. So if you don't do that with your life, I would highly recommend starting to lean on it. And you can call in, it can be God, whoever you want to call in, that you feel comfortable with, because that's important. And you have to like strongly believe in it. But I hope this helps. And the more you follow your intuition, the stronger it will get. Like they said, that muscle. 555 on the timer. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.